I'm feeling bougie this morning because I got my splint in because it's cost thousands of dollars at this point. Feeling bougie with my splint. And the fact that I've got a membership to the YMCA. I'm killing it during retirement, okay? Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to Body Pump, which is, I'm realizing it's super basic. Really, it's for rehab of injured or like weakness overall, which is why I'm doing it. I'm leaning into these people's energy in order to do it. But my soul's been speaking to me through itself and through various friends who's like, Karen, man, we love it that you're at the gym. And it's not just you, Lise. I'm talking to you. But I mean, Sheena and Lise, and Lenny, and Paige and all y'all, anybody the Morgan, anybody that gives a shit, like, yeah, Mom, you're doing it, great. But let's be realistic about my goals. What are my goals? It's not like, because Body Pump is kind of limited. It's just a class that the YMCA subscribes to this Les Mills person or whatever, and they come up with these silly little workouts, which are absolutely, most certainly better than doing nothing, unless you're using poor form or too much weight or both, in which case you're going to hurt yourself. But, it's repetitive squats and lifting a little bit with some bar, and a little bit of barbell work, a little bit of core work, a little bit of sit-up, a little bit of push-ups. It's fine. It's good for me now to get it going. But then I just like going, I just ran into this guy on YouTube that I'm like, I was holding him in my watch later list because I'm like, this guy looks legit. Well, he is. He's like, look, man, we got a lot of weak links and we're screwing it all up. Georgie, ma'am, quiet, honey. It's just men bland block. So I'm thinking, I want to be take more like a ninja class. We want to be more functional. We want to be fluid in our movements. That's why I'm going to this dance lady because she's going to show me the little incrusted, but we're breaking it down and it's two very small movements and it's incredibly boring and incredibly like, oh my God, but if I don't do it, I'm not going to have the foundation that I need to become that ninja. If I can do it. Like I'm going to try, I'm going to keep on pushing towards it. Stop barking at these guys. They're doing a good thing. So what I wanted to say besides all that is like, we need to do flexibility. Like this guy explains, like these guys and gals can get into the gym and they can build, these strong muscles, but muscles will grow faster, he said, than the tolerance that your ligament or tendons can have to support this strong muscle. That's why you all that are going in there and powerlifting are hurting yourselves because, yeah, the muscle's strong enough, but not the connector point to the joint. And then you're like, ow, what happened? Well, what happened was you pushed yourself beyond the holistic, the whole entire body strength. Yes, your muscles tolerated it fine, but the ligaments weren't strong enough, or the tendon, whichever one is connecting these things together at these joint points, what we have that hurt a lot in our bodies when we get past 40. Often. I'm not like showering everybody with here's your American way, like you're going to be in pain. You're probably well considering the food, air, and water and the lifestyle that we live. But just saying, we can avoid a lot of this, if not most, if not all, if we get into it early enough. So, and we can turn stuff around. Like I've seen old people crippled, getting out of wheelchairs, running around, becoming, now there's not a lot of them, but they're there. They're there. They're on the internet. And they're like, oh, they're all fake, Karen. It's all AI. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of human beings that have gotten out of wheelchairs and became runners and became whatever. And I'm like, certainly I can do this. I'm not nearly. And we've all seen me on the pole. I have my club feet. I might be weak and but clearly I'm at a better starting point than a lot of people. But I was feeling really down yesterday. I was trying to hang on my leg. I was trying to do my little Jasmine where you have one leg around the pole. And I'm just sliding down the pole. Paige is like, Mom, you're not resting enough. Mom, you got a brand new pole. Poles that are brand new are slippery. And it was probably cold. Take your blow dryer and heat the pole up. I'm like, I know, babe. They actually have electric pole warmers. Because you just don't stick to a cold pole. No matter how strong you are. It's like, it's weird, isn't it? Temperature, chemical reactions, whatever. My instructor said when she reached menopause, she no longer could stick to a chrome pole. So advised me when I put my studio up down here to get stainless steel. And my daughter's like, get more opinions than hers. I'm like, I know. But she said, yeah, I know. But it's like, it's no skin off my back. I'm like, I'll get stainless steel. But I will look into it just for kicks, just to be like, well, what's the difference? And I would like to buy used poles because they're stickier. You can stick to them better. They're broken in. I'm like, I never would have known such a thing. You'd think, I want a brand new pole. No, not really. But I mean, I'm probably going to get new ones. But in that case, I might get brass because they're stickier right off the fork and bat. So I'm still considering what kind of pole I'm going to get. But we need to make sure that our tendons and ligaments are strong enough to bear the weight that our newly developed muscle can also handle. See, we've got to look out for this stuff. It's worth looking into. Holistic overall. I mean, I'm trying to move fluidly. I don't want to be all like, yeah, I want to be strong, but not if I'm walking like a geek. It's brain connections, it's nervous system, communication with the body. It's a lot of things that go into this. And we've been sold a cookie cutter. Here's your weights. Here's your Zumba. Here's your cardio. Legs one day, arms and chest the next. It's bullshit. Not little tiny body parts. There's a place for that type of training. But it shouldn't be the go-to for thinking that it's all-encompassing. This is what you need to have a healthy body. No, that could be a part of it. It can be a part of your journey. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Powerlift if you want to, but make sure you got all these other things. Your ducks in a little row here. Make sure your ligaments and your tendons are able to bear this kind of pressure. You can feel it. I can feel when I'm starting to pay close attention in body pump. I raised my weight on Friday. Everything was great until I went to the overhead press of this bar, and I could feel there was a weakness in the structures somewhere in my neck that was unable to properly support this weight safely without injuring. And I kept doing it. Now, I didn't have any major injury, but it aggravated this in here, and I'm not going to do that this morning. I'm going to go in, I'm going to drop the weight back down to where it was when we do to go to overhead press. Because I get it now. And I'm like, I'm learning more and more and more. And then I'm watching my neighbor next to me, this really cool little old lady, Joanne. She's awesome. I mean, she's fit. She looks amazing. But I can see it in her that she's trying to push herself too hard. And she's using too heavy a weight. And I'm watching her and I'm going, oh, I just want to eat her on a Ritz because she's fabulous. But I'm going, whoa, girl, I just want to I don't want to be like barging into her life like, hey, girl, you're going to break your neck. But hey, girl, you're going to break your neck. I love her. She's very dear. And she's trying so hard. And I just want to drop these little tidbits on her. Like, hey, we're not competing against these younger women that are in front of us in the classroom because they are looking fabulous. They're glad we're there. They're not like looking at us like, look at these old stupid women. They're not. I just think Joanne has a lower self-worth thinking going on. I just feel like it's going on, and I'm going, girl, you are fabulous. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying. I just feel like she's trying too hard, and she's going to hurt herself. And I'm thinking, girl, in 6 months, you're going to be on a pole at my house. She told me she was 71 or 73. I can't remember which number she told me. She's fabulous. She's fit. She said, I used to do aerobics 20 years ago. I'm like, girl, if I could have her legs and rear end, oh my God, I'd pay for it. But I can't. I got to work for it myself. So, I mean, yeah, mine look fine. And my knees are a little caved in. But it's weak. I got a lot of weaknesses going on, and I'm doing everything that I can think of to bring that strength level up, flexibility up, so I can fly on the pole for you people. I'm going to do crazy things and have you all go, oh, we didn't think she was really going to do that. Wasn't she the drinker? Wasn't she just wasn't she an alcoholic? I mean, yes. That's why I'm like, let's flip the script. Let's go from, managing alcoholic to pole arena, pole ballerina. Let's just to killer athlete. I mean, why not? I mean, we have the right and the power to change who we are. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it, YouTube. Let me change who I am. Oh my God, what time is it? I gotta go. I gotta go body pump. I gotta go fiddle around with this weight and deciding how I'm gonna move this way or that way. Or yeah, working on it. It's just like, God, you're navel gazing, Karen. I know, it's fabulous, isn't it? See you later, YouTube.